Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a different one. This is kind of like a new video series that I had an idea for, where I show you guys new launches, whether it be high-end or drugstore, and show you guys like the specific products from that launch that I really think are worth investing in or potentially purchasing or just checking out in general. And today what I wanted to do was do some high-end as well as drugstore. So I think I narrowed it down to like 4 and 5 of each of the launches. The drugstore ones aren't all super new and hot on the shelf. If you've been watching me for a while, then you've probably seen them in a couple other videos, but they are still relatively new and I definitely think worth you guys checking out. If this is a video series that you guys would like to see more of, then give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know, and I will more actively be trying out new launches for you guys and letting you guys know my feedback on them. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll just get into it. So the product I want to start off with are the new NARS liquid blushes. They are releasing 4 shades. These retail for $30 each, and as far as I know, these are like the 4 most iconic blush shades from NARS released in liquid form. So we have Orgasm, we have Luster, Dolce Vita, and Torrid. Obviously, the first thing that you're going to notice is the sexy, sleek packaging, classic NARS. Now, the body of the bottle is beautiful frosted glass, black NARS embossment, and the lid is kind of that classic rubber velvet suede NARS packaging. Once you remove the top, you expose the pump dispenser, and I think that that's really convenient. Now, the product itself is very fluid and lightweight. I will squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand. Now, a little bit goes a long way because with liquid blushes, they are extremely pigmented and the concentration of the pigment is so strong. So I think you'll be surprised at how little you actually need. Like, that was just a little bit and that's too much. You really need to play around with these a little bit. I think the best way to apply them is with your fingers or with a loosely dense brush. Not anything that's too dense because then it's just gonna absorb all the product because it is so fluid and watery. Now, for preferred application method, I do think fingers are going to be your best bet because they're not gonna absorb too much excess product. And if you must have some sort of tool, I would say any type of synthetic brush, just because natural bristles and sponges are going to absorb a lot of the product because it is very fluid and it's just going to get sucked right up into your application tool. So I would say practice with your fingers. A little dot goes a long way and you will get the hang of it. They are, as far as I know, limited edition, so I would definitely get your hands on these, girl, because they're amazing. Next product is the gorgeous Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. This retails for $39 and it is limited edition with this gorgeous white limited edition packaging. Everything about it is the same with the snap-in closure and the slim packaging, as well as, don't drop this, as well as the amazing gigantic mirror on the other side. So really beautiful packaging. I love it. In terms of the powder itself, it is very finely milled. It is smooth, it is creamy, and it has a coconut fragrance to it. And the reason I'm saying coconut is because they say it's a coconut fragrance, but to me, it smells more like sunblock and coconut, but overall just very sunblocky. I thought I got it on my nose. It smells amazing. So it's not too coconutty to where people who hate coconut are gonna hate it. I think you'd be surprised at how not super coconutty it smells. So Tantastic is more of a medium to dark brown. It's more of a weedy brown with slight red undertones, whereas if you guys are familiar with Tantric, it's much more red, and you guys can tell side by side in the pan. Tantastic has a little bit more of a weedy golden undertone, but still slightly red, whereas you can really tell side by side that Tantric is much more tan. The shade is probably going to be a little bit more universally flattering for more skin tones than something like Tantric, which is really red. One more Marc Jacobs product. This is the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops Coconut Gel Highlighter in the shade Do You. This retails for $44 and it is a gel formulated liquid highlighter. This highlighter is more of a goldeny peach, but it does also have a slightly yellow undertone, so it is quite warm, and olive skin tones, you're gonna love this. I love it. I think it's very flattering. Now, this is really concentrated, so a little bit goes a really long way. I'll just show you guys a small bead. So built up, it really is truly metallic, and then you can really shear it down to just have it create more of a soft sheen and glow. So it's a pretty versatile product. You can mix or match. You can really mix it or build it up to what you want. It can be applied underneath base product, it can be mixed in with base product, or it can be applied on top of base product. So a very versatile product. A little bit goes a really long way. It's definitely worth checking out. And it also has that coconut sunblock scent as well as the bronzer does. Milk Makeup's holographic highlighter stick in the shade Mars, which retails for $28, is gonna be a great unique highlighter that not a lot of people are gonna have a shade similar to. So this is another one of their holographic highlighters, and this one I do feel is a lot more catered to be suiting to warmer skin tones and olive complexions, darker complexions, stuff like that. This is more of a rosy, peachy highlight, kind of almost apricot. It definitely has quite strong shifts of a rosy pink in there, but it's very flattering and it's wearable and it's more of a sheeny highlight. You can build it up, but it's one of those products where you don't really want to build too much of it up because what did I just say? It's one of those products you don't want to build too much of it up because it's quite balmy and it can just kind of be sticky. But if you just apply a little bit, it really gives you that ultra gorgeous sheen. And it's just kind of a unique, holographic highlighter. I do know that if you have more of a medium skin tone with olive complexions, it is quite hard to pull off holographic highlighters, but I do really enjoy that one, and I think it's very pretty and flattering, which is important. And the last of our urge to splurge high-end products is going to be the Bite lip pencils. Now these individually retail for $18 a piece, and that is quite expensive for a lip pencil, but I do believe that these are worth the investment because the quality is amazing. They just released 22 new shades, which are more bold and vivid shades. They are formulated with shea butter, so they are ultra creamy, they are ultra pigmented, and they are a very comfortable wear. So you can wear these underneath lip products, or you can wear them on their own, which is what I personally like to do. I will just wear a lip pencil and then put a little bit of lip balm on top. They're very beautiful. They have so many different shades. So if you pick a shade that you can get a lot of wear out of, you can justify spending the $18 on them because they are super creamy, and these are one of my favorite formulated lip pencils. So I would definitely suggest, if you guys are looking for a really great quality lip pencil, check out the new Bite lip pencils. So I'm gonna get drugstore products kicked off with the Jordana Glow and Go Creamy Strobing Sticks. Now, these are a drugstore product, and with drugstore products, as you guys know, there is always a little bit of a price discrepancy depending on where you purchase the product. I've seen these retail anywhere between $4 to $8. I would recommend both shades, Pearl Glow and Bronze Glow. I love these because they're more of like a true pearl highlight. They're never gonna be too metallic. They're just gorgeous and reflect back light. However, if you do really blend them out, you can create a gorgeous soft sheen, and these are applied best underneath makeup or on top of it, not so much mixed in. The formulation of them is creamy and almost slightly moussey, and I just find that I don't like mixing it in with makeup. I find that it can kind of screw with the formulation of liquid makeup a little bit. Next up, we have the Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Colors. I am wearing both these shades mixed on my lips right now. We have Toffee Frappe and Turnt Orange. Now, these retail, I'm not sure how much these retail for, but I will have it on the screen for you guys. And I really like these because I think they're unique and they're a little bit different than most matte lip colors, just because these aren't like fully opaque. They are rather sheer, and the matte finish of them is not chalky. It looks like a little bit like a blotted lip color, and they're very comfortable to wear. They are quite creamy despite being matte colors, and I just think that they're really nice and wearable. They have a pretty good shade selection, and I really like them. I've been wearing them a lot, so definitely check these out if you stumble upon them at your drugstore. Next up, we have 2 for 1. These are the 2 drugstore sponges that I've really been loving the past couple of months. So we have the EcoTools Perfect Blending Sponge, and then we have the L'Oreal Pro Blending Sponge. Now, both of these are really amazing. I believe this one comes with a concealer sponge, so you have to pay $9.99 for this one, whereas this one I believe is anywhere between $6 to $9, maybe even a little bit more expensive, just depending on where you purchase it. I really like these. As long as you use them damp, you will get just as good of results as a beauty blender. They are really soft, apply makeup flawlessly, and blend makeup out flawlessly. So I really like these, and I would definitely say check these out if you guys are in the market for a sponge. I can't even hold these. Next we have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I did a whole entire video on this. I think this retails for $14.99. Again, it's a drugstore product, so the price is going to be a little bit different depending on where you purchase it. I really like this. It's lightweight, it's blendable, it looks like nothing on your skin, and it feels like nothing on your skin. It has a nice natural matte finish. It's not chalky. It does oxidize a little bit darker throughout the day, but it's nothing to be afraid of, and it's really nice on your skin, and I think it's going to be ideal for spring and summer when you want a little bit of coverage but don't want to feel like you're caked in makeup and like you're wearing a mask. So definitely check out the new Neutrogena Hydro Boost if you've been interested in it, and I will link my full review and first impression down below for you guys. I've got 2 drugstore hair products to share with you guys. A forewarning, one of them is a box hair color, and I know when I show this, every freaking hairdresser that's watching me is gonna be like, away, beast! I use box hair color. So me, I like it. So the one that I've really been liking that I used the past 2 times I put a little bit of lowlights in my hair was the L'Oreal Casting Cream in the shade 503 Chocolate Honey. Box hair color is really straightforward. You follow the instructions, mix all the things together, and yeah, I really like this. I just think it's like really nice, and it's a little bit of a golden undertone, and I'm happy with the lowlights and the shade that it put in my hair. So I really like it. This gets my stamp of approval for being a good box color. The last drugstore product that I want to recommend to you guys is the Kristen S Cleansing Conditioner. This is available at Target and it retails for $14. I really have been liking using this in between shampoo washes just because I do work out pretty much every single day, so my hair gets really sweaty and gooey, and I try not to wash my hair every day, but I do notice that if I'm washing my hair too much, it gets so squeaky clean and dry and brittle. So I've been using this in place in between washes. Like, I stretch my hair out as long as I possibly can. Some days I can go like 3 or 4 days. Some days it needs to be washed back to back. It just depends on the day. I have no washing schedule whatsoever, but I've been using this in between a shampoo wash. So I won't shampoo 2 days in a row. I'll use this after a shampoo if I feel like I need to wash it again. And it just cleans your hair, but it doesn't weigh your hair down. It's kind of a weird feeling because you're like washing your hair with conditioner, but your hair feels clean after you use it, and I would recommend it. I'm really excited to try more products from her. I just wanted to start off with this one, but I'm definitely gonna be trying more because this one I really like. And yeah, guys, that's it for this drugstore and high-end new product launch video. If you guys liked this, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you would like me to continue doing this type of video on my channel, and let me know some new drugstore or high-end launches that you want to see in an upcoming video. And my eye's itchy. Please be sure to come follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I will have all 3 down below in the description box, as well as product links and information to everything in this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye, guys.